Resuming debate, the Honourable Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Justice.
Mr. Speaker, I'm very pleased to speak in favour of Bill S-209, enactment in the Criminal Code, prize fights. I would like to begin by noting that Bill S-209 is a private member's bill that was introduced in the other place by Senator Runnitsaman. It proposes to amend Section 83 of the Criminal Code. Currently, Section 83 makes it a summary conviction offence to engage in a prize fight, to promote a prize fight, or to attend a prize fight as an aide, second, surgeon, umpire, backer, or reporter. Section 83 then carves out exceptions to the prize fighting offence for certain amateur boxing contests and for certain professional boxing contests. The exception for amateur boxing contests arises if gloves used meet the minimum weight of 140 grams. An amateur boxing contest where the gloves to be used do not meet the minimum weight specified in Section 83 of the Criminal Code can still be exempted from the prize fighting offence if the province issues a license for the contest. Similarly, any professional boxing contest is exempted from Section 83 prize fighting offence if the province issues a license for the contest. Bill S-209 contains proposals to extend the exception in Section 83 for amateur boxing contests to cover other amateur combative sport contests, including contests in sports such as judo, karate, taekwondo, kickboxing, and mixed martial arts. Bill S-209 would also clarify that the exemption in Section 83, which covers professional boxing contests, includes professional mixed martial arts contests. Mr. Speaker, it is important to underscore that Bill S-209 contemplates provincial decision-making with respect to both amateur exceptions and the professional exceptions to prize fights that are found in Bill S-209. First, I will speak about the amateur combative sport contest aspect of Bill S-209, and then I will turn to the professional boxing and professional mixed martial arts contest aspect of the bill. The reforms to the amateur prize fighting provisions of the Criminal Code found in Bill S-209 replicate those that were found in former Government Bill C-31, introduced during the second session of the 40th Parliament, which died on the order paper. However, Bill C-31 proposed reforms only to amateur prize fighting aspect of Section 83 of the Criminal Code. Former Bill C-31 did not propose to extend current exemptions to prize fighting offences for a professional boxing contest that holds a license from the province to any other professional combative sport contest. Bill S-209 will extend the exemption for amateur prize fights in a way that will respect provincial decision-making. First, it will allow any amateur combative sport event in a sport that is on the Olympic or Paralympic program. If the province chooses, it can require that the Olympic or Paralympic combative sport contest obtain a license from the province. Second, Bill S-209 will make an exception to the prize fight offence for any amateur sport contest that is on a list of designated amateur combative sports by the province, and the province can choose to require that a license is necessary for the designated amateur combative sport contest. Third, Bill S-209 will make an exception for any other amateur combative sport contest for which a province has chosen to grant a license. As I have said, these amendments for amateur exceptions to the prize fighting offence were found in the government's previous Bill C-31. They reflected consultations between federal and provincial officials at a time when professional mixed martial arts had not developed to the point where it is today in terms of its fan base and its rules. Turning to the current professional boxing exemption from Section 83 of the prize fighting offence, Bill S-209 will clarify that a professional mixed martial arts contest that is licensed by a province is an exception to the prize fighting offence in Section 83 of the Criminal Code. British Columbia has requested that the code be amended to clarify any doubt in the matter. I note that there are other provinces, for example, Quebec, Ontario, Alberta, which have licensed professional mixed martial arts contests as professional boxing contests. Bill S-209 will bring clarity in respect to professional mixed martial arts contests. The professional exception in Bill S-209 does not extend to professional combative sports other than professional boxing and professional mixed martial arts. Perhaps this is because these two professional combative sports have television coverage, and it does not appear that any other combative sports are on the verge of developing in Canada's a professional aspect with such a fan base and television coverage. Mr. Speaker, we can see that where Bill S-209 contemplates licensing, it is a provincial licensing that is identified. Bill S-209 does not try to go around the province by exempting a prize fight that is licensed by a municipality, for example. This is because a municipality is in fact the creation of a provincial legislature. If a province wishes to establish a municipal body as a licensing body, it may choose to do so, but it will be for the province to decide. As I noted earlier, Mr. Speaker, the amendments to Section 83 of the Criminal Code will respect provincial decision-making in the area of permitted exemptions to the prize-fighting offence. In my view, the provinces are best placed to determine public acceptance of combative sports within the range set by the Criminal Code. No province is forced to permit an amateur combative sport or to license a professional boxing contest or a professional mixed martial art contest. The province may decide that it does not want to permit any or all of these contests, and if such is the case, the province is not obligated to license them. Provinces are also best placed to determine what rules and safety measures they want to see in place prior to having a combative sport contest occur in their jurisdiction. With professional mixed martial arts, there has been tremendous development over the past decades, both in the terms of fan sport in Canada and in terms of rules of the sport. There is a medical doctor who now decides when a fight should be stopped rather than the referee or the coach. There are rules related to striking and holds that are barred. There are rules that permit an athlete to tap the opponent on the mat, which are not present in professional boxing, for example. Mr. Speaker, the reforms in Bill S-209 regarding amateur combative sports and professional mixed martial arts are long awaited. The amendments in Bill S-209 will modernize the amateur combative sport contest exceptions in Section 83 of the Criminal Code. They will also clarify that a province can license a professional mixed martial arts contest as an exception to the prize-fighting offence in Section 83 of the Criminal Code. I urge all members to support Bill S-209. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
On a prise de débat.